I should probably turn off the face cam for the tutorial. Do you guys want the face cam or not? Because it's like my first time streaming with it, but I mean, I'll turn it off probably for the tutorial. Whoops, what the heck did I just press? Okay. Oh, that's gonna be trippy for you guys. Sorry, give me a sec. Wait a minute. Why the heck is this? What is this popping up? What the heck? I can't even close it. God dang, what the heck is that? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna like leave that there. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'll just leave it, whatever. I just don't feel like removing it. So let us. I should probably do this in VBA because I think I have save states, but I can. Doesn't matter. I'll stream till like 6 or 7, yeah. Okay. So this will be. I don't even need splits because I don't care. Okay. So this is the 151 tutorial. This will go more in depth on how to do the run. I've had a few people asking me about it, and this will be a pretty good video to watch for an explanation. Keeping in mind that this route is not optimized at all, the people working on this run are me and Extra Tricky, and between the two of us, we still don't even know like the fastest way to go about beating this game. And Extra Tricky doesn't even run it anymore because he's working on XY. So for that reason, this run, it's very easy to save time on, especially if you come up with your own route that's faster. I'm actually going to wake up my roommate now because it's like 3:55, and that way I won't have to deal with distractions later. So I'll be right back, and then I'll start this. Okay. I'm back. And here we go. So obviously text speed fast, battle shift, yada yada, that stuff. Okay. So this is going to be the first major thing you need to decide on. Your name. This is actually important to the run. Different letters in different slots correspond with different Pokemon when you do the old man glitch. For Pokemon Blue, I typically do ZZZZZZR, which corresponds with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Oddish. Extra Tricky, I know, runs Red, and he'll do, I think it's VVV or something. That way he gets Alakazam, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Because Oddish is common in Pokemon Red, but there's also no Bellsprout in the Old Man Glitch letters. So, for Blue, I still believe that ZZZZZZR is the fastest, based off the Pokemon you get, and the fact that you have a 99.9% chance to get Alakazam from one of the legendary birds. It's actually slightly higher than that, but that's the rounded one. Rival's name obviously doesn't matter. Yes, this is the tutorial Saberclaws that I've been talking about doing forever now. So yeah. I left the webcam on by accident. Alright, here's part 2. I get the extra potions. They're not necessary, but they do help. So I get that potion, of course. This beginning game is very simple. Like, I'm probably should just like fast forward through it. It's so easy. It's basically get through the game with Charmander. I guess there's a few things to touch on. Can I do save states on this emulator? I hope I can. If not, I'll switch to VBA really quick. Can I only do one save state? Whoops. Oh, okay. I just accidentally clicked something. There we go. So, hold on. And then select. Okay, I see how I do it. So I can select different states. Okay, this will still work then. I'll just do it in here. Okay. I usually use VBA for practice runs and stuff. Because I can do save states faster. Obviously, you pick Charmander. Charmander's just faster. Deal with it. For the Squirtle fans, Charmander is faster for this. Because almost every fight in the beginning game is faster with Charmander because of Ember being super effective against bugs. Okay. So, here's the fight. I should make a save state just because how stupid this fight can be. If you have bad attack, you can lose this fight. If you have good attack, you can lose this fight. Just because Squirtle has high defense and Tail Whip. I'm gonna actually make a save state because that will be very embarrassing when I do lose this fight. Which I probably will now that I'm talking about it. That did 4 damage. You can tell how good your defense is based off of how much damage that does. If that does 3 damage with the first tackle, then you have good defense. If it does 4 damage, you have bad defense. That'll come into play a few times later on. Especially because you never really check your stats. I'm actually going to lose this fight, I think. Round 2, guys. Pay no attention to the loss. That was with a crit, too. Like, what the heck? Alright, Tail Whip, that's fine. If Tail Whip misses, you're in good shape. Even if he hits you with the second one, you're still in pretty good shape. Dang. Oh, that crit's good. That crit made him do less damage. And then, obviously, my crit's good. Okay. See, with a crit, he did 5, and then with the regular attack, he did 6. Alright. I had 12 attack, 10 defense, and then I think that was 10 special, I couldn't tell. You can... I judge the special when I get to the first bug trainer, and I judge the attack and defense there. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so at some point on this route, you need to kill a wild Pokemon. Level 3 Rattata is fine. Level 2 Rattata is best case scenario. You want Rattata because it knows Tail Whip and Tackle, and it has the chance of using Tail Whip, which obviously doesn't deal damage, and you won't be healing until after, well, not even after the Bug Trainer. You don't really use a Pokemon Center until before Mount Moon. So if you take damage, the only way you're healing it off is with potions, and you don't have a lot of potions, because you want to replace a lot of the potions for Pokeballs, because the more Pokeballs you have, the higher chance you have of getting Gengar. So one encounter there is like really good. 2 or 3 is average per walkthrough, so 2 or 3 is obviously good. Alright. We've got some side quests right now, or I guess main quests, in this RPG for children, I guess. Alright, moving on. You also pick up on movement stuff as you go. Like right there, I moved over that step so that I could go straight down those steps without needing to jump off the ledge, which saves like a quarter of a second maybe. So there's like little movement things. Every time you turn, it costs you 2 frames. So ideally, you want to turn as less often as possible. I should honestly just fast forward through some of this stuff. And P is pause. What's my fast forward button? I know I have one. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm just gonna fast forward through stuff because this is a tutorial and nobody cares. Okay. It's faster to talk to Professor Oak from behind as well. Oh my god. I'm trying to like do my fast forward button now. Look at these fast forward no encounters. Yo, let's go. No encounters on fast forward. Fast forward's the way to go, guys. Alright, there's another hidden potion here. I guess I could talk about Pokeballs early. I've been doing a thing where I buy Pokeballs now and don't go to the shop in Pewter, because if you find a Weedle, you can catch it with early Pokeballs. Yeah, I talked to my roommate already. So if you have early Pokeballs and you find a Weedle, that's really good. Just walk through those grass steps to dodge that guy. Also, if you do potion or Pokeballs early, you'll buy 3 antidotes and you won't need to pick this one up, so you can just walk around it. It saves like a second maybe. Alright. Oh my god, my encounters are so good right now. What am I doing? Oh, there's an extra potion down there. Now right here, this is another point. It would be faster just walk up to this guy and talk to him. But what I do is I get the potion like this for 2 reasons. And then I walk here. The first is, if I get an encounter on the step before the potion, I can jingle skip the potion, which will save time in the long run. The second reason is there's a very small chance that I get a Caterpie or a Weedle on that step right in front of the trainer. And if that happens, I can save a decent chunk of time, because I can let myself die, get Trainer Fly off of that trainer, and then go do the optional rival fight next to Viridian, and then growl my rival's Squirtle 6 times, and I will get I'll get a Gengar off the Trainer Fly, and that's how I can still get Gengar. Okay, I will win this fight without needing to heal. Surprisingly, I will live with 1 health. Okay. I got through the Weedle fight, which is obviously good. And I get a Jingle Skip. That's pretty rare, especially with gaining 4 health on the level up. This Charmander has really good hit points. So if you're poisoned, you have to heal now or you'll die. If you're not poisoned, it's faster to wait to heal, because you have to pull up your menu anyway later on. That's just one of those little things you'll pick up on. But I guess if you're just starting out, just kind of heal whenever. It doesn't matter. Just like whenever you have the ability to. So we're going to pass up on the Pokemon Center here, because there's really no reason to heal yet. Yeah, unless Weedle crits, of course, I would have died, but... Okay. So now, there's a few options you have here. The fastest way to do it is by 1 escape rope, 2 antidotes, and then a bunch of Pokeballs. That's the fastest way to do it. It's also very likely you'll die. I always buy... So if you look at my potions, I want to have 3 going to this next route. I have 2. And I want to have 2 antidotes going to this next route, and I have 0. So what I'm going to do is, looking at my money, I have 3,200. And I know I want to spend 500 on the potion and 2 antidotes. So I know that I have 2,700 to spend on Pokeballs, so I can get 13 Pokeballs. You'll just want to kind of do that quick math, but it's pretty simple. And then I'll buy a potion. And then I'll just buy, and then, because I have this 365, and you need to have 35, or 30, right? No, 35 or more dollars to get the Magikarp. I can afford 3 antidotes. So what I could do here is get 1 antidote and 1 more Pokeball, but I'm just going to get 3 antidotes. That gives me an extra item during the Trainer Fly section, or not Trainer Fly section, the Underflow section, that I can trade for Master Balls later on. It's just an extra item too, to fill my inventory. If your inventory is full, actually it wouldn't matter in this. Why am I thinking this? The reason you would get the escape rope there, okay, I'll talk about the escape rope first. You would buy the escape rope there because you wouldn't have to pick up the one in the Mount Moon. And if you don't pick up the one in Mount Moon, then it saves all the time of walking to it, plus the encounters of walking to it. Because you can get a rare candy in Cerulean. And what's up, you Mario? Yeah, I'm doing a face cam, just because. And, I wasn't gonna turn it off, so you almost missed it, but people said I could keep it on during this. Anyway, Brock skip time. If you weren't poisoned in the Weedle fight, you would heal now. But because I did get poisoned, I had to heal there. It just saves time to heal here. Anyway, you put your cursor over the save button, back out of the menu. Just walk over here and hit only the B button. So B, 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 and then pause. As soon as you hit that last B, hold the pause button. So you press B 4 times, and then as soon as you press B the 4th time, you hold pause. Then you can pull up your menu. I can't change where I am in the menu. I'm stuck on the save button. That's why you have to highlight save. So then you just save the game, and then hold A, B, start, and select, and it'll back you out to this menu. Let's just fast forward this because I can. Okay. And then here, only hitting the A button and holding right. So I pressed only A and I'm holding right. If you don't hold right, he'll talk to you again. I think you can hit A and B, but every time I hit A and B, for some reason I mess it up. Anyway, we're on this route now. That's Brock Skip. It's very simple. It's as easy as Trainer Fly. Like, Trainer Fly is super easy to set up. I should never save for it, but I always panic. Alright, this guy's really easy. So, here is where I'm going to be judging my special attack. This is also the reason why I killed that Pokemon early on. I have bad defense, as you remember from the first fight, so he will do 5 damage per turn. You also, you want him to not use String Shot at all, because then you'll outspeed the Weedle. So, he's missed all his String Shots. Like, this is really weird. Wow, he missed all of them. Okay, this is a perfect fight. So the reason you kill that wild Pokemon in the beginning is it'll give you just enough experience to hit level 9, so you'll have Ember for this Weedle. Without Ember on this Weedle, he'll take about 3 extra turns, and he has Poison Sting, so just imagine that. So here you want to switch Ember to the top of your moves, so you can just mash A. You will never use Scratch again, unless you want to save super effective text. You'll use Growl, obviously, but that's only one time. Anyway, because I did not get hit by String Shot, I'm actually faster than the Weedle, and you can kind of judge your special here. With bad special, you can get from about this area to about here, so I have at least decent special. With good special, you can get as low as here, and I'll judge it again on the Caterpie. Of course he used String Shot first turn, so that whole thing about not getting String Shot, it doesn't matter, because if he uses String Shot, it still takes 2 turns. So judge it again here. Caterpie is slightly higher special, so right about here's... Wow, okay, I crit him, so I can't judge my special. Alright. Time to save. Alright. So I'm gonna save again, because this is the hardest fight in the game. This is actually the hardest fight in the game. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say that. This is the only fight you can really lose in the entire game. Short Sky. Especially with bad defense. Bad defense, you're in trouble. Okay. Rattata has 3 moves. Quick Attack, Tackle, and Tail Whip. Tail Whip miss is the best possible option. Quick Attack is the worst, because Quick Attack will do slightly more damage. I crit him first turn, so that's like stupid luck. Alright, he's doing 10 damage per turn. Wow, I have good special. 2 hitting that Rattata is insane. Alright, Ember. That did, like, nothing. What the heck? Alright. I have bad special, like, I'm confused. I must have hit 2 insanely high damage ranges on that Rattata because this Ekans is not taking damage. Anyway, if you use a potion during the wrap, it doesn't really waste any turns. Wow, that was really dumb luck. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, no reason. Actually, I can save state, because this isn't an actual run. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I had first turn crit, but even with a first turn crit, it's very rare to kill him in 2 hits. Okay, so I'm at really low health. This Weedle is a damage range with good special or bad special, and it will do 3 damage with Poison Sting. If you have 4 health, again, it's a damage range, but he can use String Shot, and then you're slower than the Caterpie, and the Caterpie can also do about 4 to 5 damage, especially with that defense. So I'm going to heal for that reason. So if you have about 4 health, don't heal, because you'll get Jingle Skips. If you have 3, 2, or 1 health, heal, because you can get killed by Poison Sting with the damage range. Unless you have, like, amazing special, but that's going to be hard to judge, assuming it's your first few runs. Yeah, I killed him in 1 hit, so I'm going to lose time because of the damage range, even though I don't even have splits on, so deal with it. Every single Pokemon this guy has is a damage range, by the way. It's kind of funny. Yes, Charmander can learn, like, Dig, but I teach it to Mew instead. Dang, I hit all the damage ranges. Well, Metapod's hard, too. So basically, every single Pokemon that this guy has, you have a chance to not kill. And it just wastes time. He can't really kill you. Like, the only way he can kill you is, like, Poison Sting, crit poison, and then you miss every damage range, and you don't have any potions left. But if that's the case, you would probably just heal on Kakuna or something. You could just heal the poison. Anyway. This guy's Pokemon are also all damage ranges. This Caterpie's pretty easy. Or no, the Caterpie's the hard one. Or no, both of this guy's Pokemon are hard. Never mind. So it's hard to kill both these guys. Alright. So I used Scratch there, because if you use Ember, it will say it's super effective, which wastes time. That's just like a speedrunning common knowledge kind of thing. I crit the Metapod. That Metapod almost never dies. Okay. So here, we obviously walk through the grass. We don't want to fight her. She has a very mean Jigglypuff. Spearow. Okay. So since this is a tutorial for beginners, I'm going to do the beginner route. What I do... Wow, that was bad movement. What I do in my runs is, because I reset if I don't get Gengar first time, I will actually not save and quit at the computer, so I'll get Magikarp now. But if you're a beginner, you'll save and quit at the computer, so it's faster to get the Magikarp later, because you walk over there later. So, because this is a tutorial, I'll do the, like, beginner route. This is also, like, what I would do if I ever ran this game at, like, a marathon or something. I would do the safety route. Okay, Zubat, perfect. What level? Level 7, that's okay. You want to catch a Zubat, because Zubat is the only Pokemon that can safely damage Gengar. Charmander will one-hit Gengar with Ember, but Zubat will take a few hits to kill. Of course I crit the Zubat, that's hilarious. Zubat will take a few hits to kill the Gengar, so you can damage it pretty safely. Level 7 again, okay. Let's do this, Charmander. Dude, come on. This Charmander is trolling me. He knows that I want to show you guys stuff. Alright. 3rd time's a charm, right guys? I swear to God, Charmander. Okay, now I can catch this Zubat. Level 8's actually the best one. Alright. This Zubat has a very high chance to get caught. Okay. So congratulations, you've caught your first Pokemon. No nicknames. Oh, this is another thing. If you bought the escape rope in Pewter, you would go straight to the rocket. Because I never do that, I come down here and I pick up this rare candy. That was a weird encounter. I've never seen that before. And then I walk up and I get the escape rope.
What time is it?
Like 4:18. Okay. So the other thing here, you can catch Clefairy. It's a more advanced kind of thing. You kind of have to have oh my god, I can't talk. You kind of need to have an understanding of item underflow, as well as Trainer Fly, to do the, well, not so much Trainer Fly, the Trainer Fly part's easy, but to do the new Clefairy thing, you kind of have to have an understanding of the glitches, and because this is a beginner tutorial, I probably won't go into it, so you might just want to run from the Clefairy, because it can even still waste time. But if I do find the Clefairy, I am going to run away from it, just so I can explain the, like, easier kind of route. Okay, I'm going to save state, because there's a chance I get an encounter on this next step. Okay, so that was Trainer Fly. It's exactly like the Brock skip, where as soon as you press B, you press start, except I press down to walk into this guy's field of view. It's very easy. It's very easy to practice. So basically you just like with down and start, and then you hold start. You don't like press start, you just hold it. And that pulls up my menu. Now if I close my menu, he'll see me and I have to fight him. But if I find a way to leave his field of view from my menu, then it will activate the glitch Trainer Fly. And the way I do that is I use an escape rope. You can use teleport, dig, all kinds of other things, but at this point in the game, you only have the escape rope. So you see he saw me and I flew away. Now I know that Trainer Fly is active. Now, I can't pause, which if you are kind of new at this game, that's a problem because you'll want to save. The only way you can save when you have a Trainer Fly active is you can fight another trainer and then you can save. So you could fight another trainer in Mount Moon and then save, but the fastest way is to just come in here to the computer, and when you change boxes, your data will be saved. So you can change box and reset. And this is what I was talking about with buying Magikarp. You'll buy him now, because buying the Magikarp now, you're closer to the guy, so it's less out of your way. Oh, I predicted him. Let's go. So as you can see, I have $530. I had 65 when I left Pewter, so do the math. Oh, whoops, I named him. Whatever. So Magikarp. And that's our third Pokemon. So, I have Trainer Fly active. Actually, I'll demonstrate this. This is another very important thing to know about Trainer Fly. When you have Trainer Fly active, regardless of if you've saved and quit or not, Control S, if you walk in front of a trainer, soft locked. My game is now crashed. I cannot move on. You have to be one step away from the trainer and make them walk to you, and now my game works. This is only for the first trainer after Trainer Fly. After you've done this to a trainer, it'll work. So say I fight this trainer, because I got the exclamation point and she walked to me, the next trainer I fight will be easy, because I can just walk up and talk to him or whatever. But for the first trainer, you cannot walk a step in front of them or talk to them, because if I talk to her... What? I'm confused as to why that works. Maybe it's because I saved and quit. I may have just found something. I'm moving on. Whatever. Don't do it. It can soft lock your game. Just ignore that. This will be our little secret. I don't even understand. It's probably because I saved and quit, and then, and came back. But is it really worth saving those, like, 20 frames versus soft locking your game? Especially when it's, like, your first couple of runs. I just realized I can use the fast forward button, I'm just not. Alright, here we go. Okay, so if you're doing the beginner strats, you will have the ability to pause here, so you can do this. Which is very convenient, because now your run won't die because you don't get Gengar. Now, for me, I reset if I don't get Gengar, so I won't be able to pause here, so I just walk straight up to the guy. That's pretty much how that section works. So this is going to be our first trainer-fied Pokemon of the run, and it's also the worst trainer-fied Pokemon of the run. So this guy can be pretty bad. Wow, I've created another Pokemon. So these Rattata can be kind of trolly. If the first one tail whips and then you get 3 quick attacks, you can take a ton of damage, and you might have to heal, but you don't have potions, which can be a lot of trouble. So I killed both the Rattata without taking damage, which I don't... This is the fight I always mess it up on, though, because I see Ekans and I think it's Psychic or something, and then I use one. Alright. Last trainer. I'm just gonna fast forward. Click, Nightshade, Lick. Whoops, I clicked up game, please. Wow. Okay. If you messed up your Nightshades, there's an Ether right here. It's just slower. That's just if you mess them up, though. Or if you do the gym at the wrong time or something. Or you heal before the gym. Like, anything, really. This takes forever. He talks for like a day. Oh my god. Alright. Now, walk out and teleport. Okay. So, we have Trainer Fly active, and we already know that thing about the whole special value or whatever. Now, this is where it gets really weird with Trainer Fly. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna talk to this guy. What's his name? Is it Dennis? I forget. This guy has a name, and because he has a name, like with your character name, for example, and the old man glitch, the letters in your name make certain Pokemon appear, just like this guy's name makes certain Pokemon appear. So the 5th letter in his name corresponds with missing now. I forget what letter it is. So you just decline the trade. Now, I'll prove another point here. Actually, I'll prove another point in a second. Where's a good spot? Right about here's fine. Why am I fighting a trainer? That's called menu flashing. By pulling up the menu, it makes you not fight the trainer, you fight the missing now. But you also want to make sure that your rare candies are in the 6th slot of your inventory, because that's the item that gets deleted. So, instead of just menu flashing, I just wait to switch my rare candies to slot 6. Until after I talk to that guy. That way I do 2 in 1. Just gotta run. Congratulations, look at your rare candies. Now, you need to have exactly 255 rare candies to do the item stack duplication glitch. And I have 129, yeah, 129. And every time you do the missing no glitch, it adds 128. So I need to use exactly 2 rare candies. So I use them on Abra because I'm evolving this Abra anyway. Oh, that's right, Bob Chow. It's the Pokemon he's trying to trade's name, I believe. Actually, I think it's based off the person's name. It's based off the person's name in yellow. I'm not positive about blue, but you might be right. Perfect, I have 1 hour left to do this. That's about exactly how long I need. I almost use Nightshade like a scrub. Don't mess up the Nightshades. Don't be that guy. Don't be like me. When in doubt, lick. I used to use Nightshades on Nidorans because I always thought they were normal poison. Then I learned from that mistake. Normal poison would be a good typing. No, wait, ground. Forgot about that. Anyway. Oh, this takes forever. Okay. Underground tunnel. Easy. Easy. Okay. We're gonna walk down here. Wow, I got an encounter. If this is a Meowth. Okay. If it's a Meowth, I might try to catch it. We fight this guy because we walk through here so many times. It's better to just fight him, because at some point you're gonna forget and hit him. And at some point you're gonna get 3 encounters total walking through the grass. It takes about 3 encounters in the grass. Yeah. Huh? Oh, okay. You can turn it off. Am I bothering you with this? Okay. I'm gonna step out into my main room really quick, so I'm gonna just, I guess, pause the game. My roommate's gonna take a nap now, so gotta switch location really quick. Need to find, there it is. Need to find my computer charger, which is very hard to do with this lighting. Ah, screw it. Hang on. Okay. Oh dang, my roommate vacuumed. That was like super cool. This room was really messy earlier. Alright, once I plug in my computer again, it won't be as laggy, so sorry about the lag. Okay. Now we're back. Awkward laptop movement, I agree. Sorry about that. If you suck at this game, switch locations. Yeah, that's all RNG manipulation, guys. Alright. Anyway. Back to this. So again, just fighting through the game pretty much. This chick's all Nightshades. After the Butterfree guy, it's all Nightshades. And you have 5 left here. As you can see, I have 5. And I haven't wasted any. So, again, you have exactly enough. That's why it's so important to manage it. And if you mess one up, you may as well just spam Nightshade because it's better than Lick, due to no chance to crit. Anyway, in Vermilion, you go straight to the center and heal. Alright, I'm not dealing with your crap. You take forever, lady. Alright. And then we go to the boat. Alright, this boat is just extremely straightforward. Just fight Gary. Whoops, I'm bad. Oh well. Save time due to fast forward. Oh my god, I used Lick. His first 3 are just Nightshade, 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 and then Lick. But it doesn't really matter. You can just spam Nightshade. Alright, get cut. Again, straightforward. This music in fast forward sounds really dumb. It's really good music. I love the SSN music. Okay. By boat. That usually takes like a day. Anyway, once you're here, just teleport back to the center. It's faster. And we're setting up Trainer Fly again. So this guy coming up is going to be your Trainer Fly friend for the rest of the run. He is the fastest trainer to set up on and get to. So this guy right here. It's, as you can see, it's one step below the top of the grass, and it's on the path on the right side. And you just take a step left and pause. It's really simple. And then it's just a standard Trainer Fly. Teleport. Same as always. Oh, I bumped the button. Oh, I forgot. What the heck? I may just like effed something up. There we go. Okay. We're good. I meant to explain this, but I forgot. Left X, or left start, whatever your start button is. Use a repel here to avoid wild encounters. It's technically faster to walk without the repel, but of course any wild encounter instantly loses you 6 seconds on top of what you've already lost. Oh my goodness, that was like horrible. From here I can just like walk straight all the way over here. Now again, be a step away from this guy when you walk in front of him. I shouldn't have to show that again. It will always crash your game. Okay. So now that I fought him, my game is normal. I can pause and everything. That is always the case with Trainer Flies. Your game is completely normal after you have fought a trainer, except as soon as you go back to the route, you'll find that wild Pokemon. So for this reason, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. Now, I'm on the Snorlax route. The game recognizes that I'm on the route with Snorlax. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport away and go back to Vermilion. I'm also going to do the gym now. This lady. I thought for sure she was going to move. She usually double takes on me. Oh, what am I doing? So right here I teach Dig and Cut. It's faster to teach Cut first, because if you teach Dig, it takes you to the top of the inventory. You have to scroll all the way back down. So teaching Cut first is faster. Plus it puts Cut on top, which is faster here, but it would be slower long term, I guess. You use Dig a few more times than Cut. See, I'm at the top of the inventory now. Then you just go to the Cut here. I thought there's an ether in there. I just wanted to double check. Might be a new beginner strat. Alright. Trash cans. I could explain these, but apparently I'm bad at them. Okay. Let me pull up the chart, because that'll be good for the tutorial, actually. Let me see if I have it on my recent ones. I think this might be it. But it should be in this one. What? Yeah, I had to run die to trash cans. I'm pulling up the picture to show it better. Generation 1. Gotta go to the Pokemon Speedruns Wiki, which everyone should go to if you like Pokemon speedruns. It's really good. Oh, I did the 151. Whoops, I just need the regular. Here we go. So here's the trash cans thing. Please don't. Stupid thing. Does that show up in my stream, the whole thing? Yeah, okay. So again, you only check these red cans, and the easiest way to do it is it's like a cross and then a cross, basically. Or basically like these 4 and the diamond in the middle and then the corners is the way to remember it. I just do the diamond in the middle and the corners, but it's really easy to memorize. And then once you do that, I just know if it's the top left, you go to the right. And then this one's here, yada yada. Or it's in the top left. And the top left is kind of weird how it's in the top left. Yes, it is never in this can, as funny as that is. It cannot ever be in that can. Which is funny because 2 trainers guard that can. You would think it would always be in that one. So basically you just click on trash cans until you get it. It's rarer to be in these 3 from my experience. I usually check this one first. This one seems to be the most common. Followed by this one, but it's obviously just better to check that. So that's where I got it. So now if you check, I can't pull it back up. It says here, or here, or here is where it could be. It can always be in the top left for every single one. So if you're unsure, just check top left. Okay, this one's a good one to get because it can only be here or here. So there it is. And now we get to Surge. Notice how because I fought that trainer, I do have Trainer Fly active, but I can still fight Surge. It didn't crash my game by talking to him. You can crash your game by talking to people, again, when Trainer Fly is active, so. Yeah, you can do save and quit strats there if you want, but it wastes like 30 seconds every time. I might start doing it just because how unlucky I got that last time. I had a run die because I got completely trolled by trash cans. Like, that was unbelievable. I've never seen that bad, like, from any speedrun. Okay. Anyway, lick. Again, you can lick every Pokemon in the game up to the next trainer we fight. So this is the last trainer you can spam lick on. Okay. Got the Thunder Badge. We're leaving. Whoops. So this can is the one that can never be in. Which is funny, because 2 or 3 guys are looking there. Alright. So, teleport back. Doesn't matter. It's just faster again. Because the other way you have to cut the bush and all that. Okay. So now, we have Trainer Fly active. Let's check and make sure rare candies. Yep, they're right there. And popped up the menu, signifying we have Trainer Fly. And Surge's Raichu corresponds with Missing No. So we get our second Missing No. So now we have 255 rare candies, which is exactly what we need. So we can see, that weird symbol doesn't matter. That symbol can vary. And then the 5. That signifies 255 rare candies, which is what you need. If you used one too many, that would be 254. And you would have to use 127 rare candies, or toss 127 rare candies, which would be what you do, I'm sure. Anyway, set up another Trainer Fly. I didn't use Repel. I'm too focused on, like, explaining things to remember to use the Repel. Anyway, I'll get encounters, but whatever. Or not. Okay, with a save time. Snorlax is gone. Now, the reason for this is, remember when we fought that trainer and then we walked onto this route and then teleported back? The game, when you do a Trainer Fly, the game thinks it's kind of like one of those event Pokemon. Like those Pokemon you can walk up and talk to. So, it thinks we fought the Snorlax because the only logical Pokemon we could have fought that we talked to is Snorlax. So the game kind of just goes like, okay, well, he fought a Pokemon, he wasn't in grass, he wasn't in water, he wasn't fishing, what happened? Well, he fought Snorlax because he just used the Pokeflute on it. Or at least I think, I'm not exactly 100% sure. Anyway, the main thing is Snorlax has disappeared, and we can progress through the game. Now, we want to go get a freshwater so that we can do item underflow, but we need a super rod to catch some Pokemon, so we're going to go down here first. Okay, this guy's funny. This Electrode is the first Pokemon in the game that does not die to a lick. We have to use Nightshade. And he's the last Pokemon we'll have Lick for. So what's funny is now we delete Lick. Okay. Important thing here. This is insanely important. Okay. We have the fishing rod. We will get no more items until we do something. And that something deletes the bottom 2 items in our inventory. So let's take a look at what they are right now. The 2 bottom items are Thunderbolt, which we definitely need to teach to Gengar, because he does need that. And that's Super Rod. That's insanely important. So we move the Super Rod for any useless item. So anything useless are Pokeballs, Antidote, TM11, the Nugget. The repels are very important. I'll explain that in a bit. The SS ticket, that's fine. That's useless. We don't need Cut anymore because Mew has Cut, and we're going to use Mew for the rest of the run. So these will be the 2 items that get deleted. Anyway. I also take this time to switch the rare candies to the second slot of my inventory, and any tossable item to the top slot. So Pokeballs are a tossable item because you can sell them or toss them. Moving on. I'm gonna hit a trainer here because I'm like doing this. Okay, good. You can lick everybody here. I lick for the rest of this section because you never go to a Pokemon Center again, and you also don't have any way to restore PP. And because lick kills everything, you may as well use it to save moves. I'm just trying to move through this section as fast as I can, so ignore what I'm doing. Like all these bonks and stuff. Okay. This section I'm gonna like focus on a bit. I'm actually gonna save, not for that. Not just because of that, just because I haven't saved in a while. I don't want to do something stupid. Because there's a lot of very dumb things you can do to end runs. I'll save when I'm buying stuff too. What do I want to do? No. Yeah. Oh, I should have said, there's a hidden elixir in that tunnel. If you want to do extremely safe strats, you can duplicate the elixir. If you don't know, you'll have enough moves. But you can always heal at the center. But what I do, is I teach takedown, because being in red bar saves an insane amount of time in this run. Okay. So we're at this guy now. And as you can see, I'm just going to show you. Here's what my inventory looks like. Note the 2 useless items here. Okay. I'm going to save. Whoops. So what I do here is you sell the useless item, whatever it is, and then it duplicates these rare candies onto the stack above it. It also moves your cancel button up 1. So I can't scroll down to my cancel button. I'll do this again. So then you sell these rare candies. That gets you a ton of money. Whoops. Whatever. I'll show you in here. Note, now I can't even scroll down past Cut. These 2 items are getting deleted. That's why you do that. So now I can buy whatever I want. You don't want items leaving your inventory. That's why I say this. To be safe, you can buy 5 of every stone. You need 2 Firestones, so you could get 3. You need 2 Thunderstones, so you could get 3. You need 3 Waterstones, so you could get 4. Like, just get 5 if you want. Like, I just click up until I see 5, and then hit A. And money's, like, negligible in this. So that's it for here. And now, where did Cut go? And where did my SS ticket go? So that's why you need to make sure it's 2 useless items. I have lost runs because I've put like dumb things there. Anyway, come up here and get the fresh water. That's the most important item in the game. I guess you could do underflow elsewhere, but that's a good thing. Okay, calciums. This is a big thing. See how much money you have? You can get up to about 40, maybe? Yeah, about 40. Calciums. I get 30, and that's being extremely safe. The maximum I'll ever need is around 25. But it costs like no time to scroll up like 5 more. That's the reason I really do it. If it's like your first run, just get a bunch. Because they can really help you in manipulating special values. Oh wait, what am I doing? I don't talk to him. So again, I have the item list that you get, but it's basically 5 of each stone, fresh water, calciums, then you come down to this floor. TM09 is takedown. I just buy a few. I'll explain that in a bit. It's not dollars, it's yen. And then super repels. Just buy a bunch. Doesn't matter. You still have I still have 150,000 left after I bought everything I need. And that's all the shopping you'll do for the rest of the run. And then we come over here and we get fly. There's one reason we get fly now. And that is to get Aerodactyl. Otherwise we have to trainer fly for him because we couldn't add his item to the inventory. Well, we could, but it would take forever. Okay. Get fly. Alright. Cool trick that I do. That kinda helps. The reason I buy so many TM09s is you can teach it to Mew. Right? So I'm gonna teach it to Mew. See how it says Mew learn takedown or whatever? That way when I teach fly, I put it at the top of the inventory because fly is the thing I use most from Mew. I use fly like so many times in this run. It's best to just put fly on top so I can just mash A every time. You also need TM09 for Gengar because you'll be using TM09 to damage Gengar into what I call red bar or what everyone calls red bar health. And that's when you're below 20% of health. The game will make a like siren sound, and what that allows you to do is skip text basically. Every like sound effect that the game plays gets overwritten by the jingle from the siren sound from being in red bar health. And what that means is let's say a Pokemon makes a cry when it gets sent out. That cry won't occur, so you can immediately attack it, which saves how long it would take for that Pokemon to make that sound. What am I doing? Alright. So now we get the Old Amber. I think this is the last time we even need, like, cut or anything. Remember that whole thing about Fly being on top and being, like, amazing? Yeah. Not in fast forward mode. Oh, wow. I managed to bump down diagonal and, like, walk perfectly out there. It, like, registered, like, a double click or something. I don't know. Ah. Alright. Fast forward probably still even save time. That's funny. Okay, I think I have 20 items right now, actually, which might be funny. The coin case should be pretty much your 20th item. So when I pick up this coin case, you get the coin case. That's the last item you need to get before you do underflow. That guy's gonna move. Yep. I still had enough space. Okay. So for this section, after you get Fly, you get the coin case and the Old Amber. That's all you need. Could get Eevee now, but it doesn't matter. Then you come up here. And right here, there's 100 coins. Get those, it's way faster. Because you're new, you're going to use Clefairy here, or you're going to get Clefairy here. I can still do Auto Fire A, I think. That must be on a different emulator. Oh well, I'll just fast forward then. Oh yeah, that's on GBA. So you'll be getting Abra and Clefairy here. You want 2 Abras so you can evolve one and trade one. And it costs 900 coins for both, so you get 900. There, 900. We leave, and here we go. Get Abra and get Clefairy. Be careful here because look how quickly that menu pops up. Like, if you're just mashing, you can so easily get 2 Abra. That's why I get Clefairy first usually and then Abra. Anyway, it is time to activate Underflow. This is fun for you newcomers. Okay. I guess I'll do a save state. Well, it doesn't matter. So what you do first, whoops, unplugged my mic there, sorry. What you do first is you make sure, oh my goodness. Oh, I see what the problem is, okay. My cords were tangled, now it should be fine. What you do first is you make sure you have the rare candies set up like this, because then you can just toss the rare candies, and toss the rare candies, and toss the rare candies, except I failed there. Down, or A, down, basically is all you do. So like, A, down, A. And you just kind of do it. And as you can see, the cancel button is slowly moving up. So you basically do this until the cancel button is over top of the top rare candies. And what will happen to the game is the game will think that you have 0 items left in your inventory. But you can see the items are still there. The items are still underneath where the cancel button is. This allows for the underflow glitch to happen. Because when the water is removed, the fresh water, when it's removed from my inventory, what's going to happen is the game's going to think I have -1 items. And that doesn't sit well with the Pokemon Red Blue engine. Because -1 items is kind of like a no-no to them. Should be like 3 or 4 more, I think. This does take forever to toss these. There it is, okay. Note, what happened is, now the cancel button's over this rare candy, so when I clicked A to go to toss, it just backs me out automatically. That's when you know. So if you're doing what I normally do, and you do A, down, A, you'll do this, and you'll be like, oh, I'm an idiot, and then you'll know. Alright, I'm gonna save, because now we got Underflow. Basically, just walk in here, and he'll take the water from your inventory, and now we have -1 items, aka 255 items, because that's how the game deals with it. Which is why adding an item to your inventory crashes your game. So if I were to get an item right now, my game would crash. So here's what we do here. From here on out, the route is kind of your own to make for you. You can now catch every Pokemon as fast or slow as you want. I can go over the way I do this first section, but it's really just up to you now. You can do any section of the game before you do any other section of the game. The only main thing is, at some point, you need to go to Cinnabar and do the Old Man glitch to duplicate Master Balls. If you don't know how to do the Old Man glitch, it's like the easiest glitch in the game. You talk to the old man, who's in Pallet Town, and then you fly to Cinnabar, and you just surf off the coast of Cinnabar. But I'll show you that here, because I'll probably have enough time to get to that. So, I'll spend the next like 30 minutes explaining stuff about Underflow, because I have about half an hour left. So, as you can see, here's my items, right? This is my item list. Cancel. Now I can go lower than cancel. And whoa, I have some glitched items. I'm gonna save because now I can show you some stuff. So I, in my notes I say J squiggle or something. This is what I mean. Here's the bicycle. This item right here deals with your badges. This deals with your text speed. So what I normally do here is, let me scroll up to the top. I'll take my repels and I'll swap my repels with this bike. Repel is item number 30 in the item ID list. So what that does is, look at my badges. I have the cut HM, the fly HM, the strength HM, and the surf HM. That's why I need these 4 specifically. So repel is perfect. It gives me the 4 I need. Then I'll toss one of these. Now look at my text speed difference. Instant. Like, it's that saves like 10 to 15 minutes in the run alone by changing your text speed. Then we scroll down. Now, note this HM04. I'm pretty sure this will always be HM04. It'll be a few below where you see these repels will never change now. These repels will always be repels. So if you're scrolling down, it's the first HM04 after your repel. That HM04 is kind of your guide. This set of Ultra Balls, you're able to mess with this item slot without crashing your game because this deals with screen brightness. So if I were to switch this with, say, these 97, note my screen got darker because that's higher than 0. Switch it back 0. So because this only deals with screen brightness, we can change this value. So let's switch that with these Master Balls. Now this deals with your exit location. So when you exit, I will now go to location whatever number is here. So I want this number to be a certain number to go to different locations. For example, if I want to go to the power plant, I want this number to be 83. So I would toss 173 of these Ultra Balls. I'm going to toss for this section because we want to go to Victory Road, because we want the TM for explosion as soon as possible. I'm going to toss 58. These are also in my FAQ. How many to toss. We're also going to teach strength to Gengar. Look how fast that text speed is, by the way. That's what I was saying. Like, it's so fast. And then we take these Master Balls, and we'll swap them with a useless item from our inventory. Any useless item is fine. We never need these nuggets again. That's fine. So, what we have now done, note the color change. We're in Victory Road. We can also use the bike. I clicked up twice because I'm really bad. When you exit, it sends you to here. That's because the exit value is still weird. You need to catch, in this section, you need a Geodude, a Machop, and what's the third one? An Onix. Those are the 3 you need. Anything else is like a bonus. What I do is when I get here, I just evolve everything in my inventory because it's faster. Mainly Charmander. You really want to evolve Charmander here. The reason for evolving Charmander is Charizard is obviously stronger than Charmeleon. It doesn't waste any time to evolve these things. And you have to fight one Pokemon with Charmander, or you don't have to, it saves time. I teach Slash for 2 reasons. One, it one-hit kills the Ekans, and 2, it saves the Slash text when you evolve to Charizard, because Charizard also learns. I could evolve everything else, but I'm not going to for this. Normally I would, because I'll deposit all these things later. So now, I'm gonna save, because if I pick up this... yeah. See how I can't do anything in my inventory? I think it crashes my... I thought it crashed my game. Must not. Never mind. It doesn't crash your game, but you're screwed. What you need to do is toss the rare candies and then pick it up. That will allow you to scroll through your inventory, because the game will see that you have one less item than 255, you have 254, so when you pick it up, you get 255 again. It's really dumb. Also, while you're scrolling through here, if you happen to see HM03, teach it to Mew. So I saw it there. It will always be somewhere. Just teach it to Mew over Takedown. Don't accidentally teach over Dig, or you'll feel really dumb. Backup strats, if you really mess up somewhere, this item is a surfboard. It allows you to surf without the right badges for surf or anything. Gotta scroll all the way down. It takes a long time because you have so many items. I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, even if you scroll too far, once you've scrolled all the way through, you can just go up. So here is Explosion, finally. So, teach Explosion to Gengar. Okay, so now Gengar has Explosion. We can kind of move on. You'll catch Moltres and the other stuff in here, but I'm not really going to explain that. Wait, oh, you can get Moltres and stuff, like, whatever. This isn't about, like, finishing a run. What you need in this area is in my notes, but it's catch Moltres, Geodude, Onix, and Machop. Those are the only ones you need. Anything else is a bonus. And you'll make your way to this chick here. And when you kill her, her Ninetales corresponds with Jigglypuff's special IV. So we have that Trainer Fly set up from earlier. So we can use her to get Jigglypuff. It doesn't matter, I don't need to catch things. There's a list of what different trainers give you in my notes. So she gives you Jigglypuff. Different trainers give you different things, obviously. Then there's a few other things I guess I could show. Do I really even need to show anything else? I don't really think I do. I can do Old Man Glitch. That's what I'll do next. Okay, so this is Old Man Glitch. You talk to the old man. Oh, whoops. You have to hit B for you're not in a hurry. He'll show you how to catch a Pokemon. Look at that Weedle catch. Then we can fly to Cinnabar, which I don't have yet because I'm dumb. Well, this won't crash my game. The question is, will I have to fly, which might mess up Old Man Glitch. To get to Cinnabar, you toss. I call it Squiggle 8, but it's pretty simple. So again, scrolling down through here, here's the Repel. Here's the Ultra Balls that deal with screen brightness. Here's HM04. That item can vary. It's either going to be Master Balls or J. This is actually kind of funny. This is based off of your lateral position in a Pokemon Center. So see how I'm in this line? If I go over a line, it's Master Balls. If I go over a line, it's the J again. It's pretty funny. And it's not vertical, so if I go all the way up here, it's still the J. So if you don't get Master Balls and you need more Master Balls, just move over one. I think that's kind of funny. And oh, another thing to note is these Master Balls, or whatever item is here, because it's based off the exit location, Viridian has an exit location of 1, right? So if I come out here, 1. That's why, to get to Cinnabar, we need to have 8. So we toss, oh whoops, I need to switch it with the Ultra Balls. So we need to toss enough of these Ultra Balls so that we get to 8. So toss 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gets us 8. Cinnabar. So that's how you get to Cinnabar. And that works for pretty much every location. Based off where you want to get to. So again, Old Man Glitch is active because we just did that thing we talked to the old man. Let me scroll up to the top. Oh, cool. It didn't glitch me out. That's awesome. Items. Okay. So, you do need to duplicate Master Balls at some point. And to do that, you just put Master Balls in the 6th inventory slot. I'm going to put the bike up here. And what's cool about this is I'll show you. Bellsprout. No. The other thing is your name. Because we named ourselves ZZZZZZR, this is where it matters. What happens here is because ZZZ, the third letter is the capital Z in my name. I think that corresponds with... That might be Bellsprout. I'm not exactly sure, but I know one of them corresponds with Bellsprout, one of them corresponds with Bulbasaur, and one of them corresponds with Squirtle. By naming myself ZZZZZZR, I get Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and, oh, actually that's a good thing I just noticed this. I have to deposit Pokemon. But I get Squirtle, Oddish, and Bulbasaur. When you do the Old Man glitch here, make sure you only have, a few Pokemon in your party. Whoops. I won't fast forward, whatever. Oh yeah, this game does always bring back memories, dude. Oh, speaking of which, I need to text somebody back. Good one, Matt, thanks. Thanks for reminding me. You always know. Okay. So again, going here. Pidgey. Okay. The Pokemon you find here are based off the last route that you were on. So the last route that we were on was, I think it was, or it might be the last route you got an encounter on. I'm not exactly sure. Bulbasaur. You basically, when you're here, you need to just catch the Bulbasaur, an Oddish, and a Squirtle. But make sure you get this, the Missing No. You need to get the Missing No before you have 5 Pokemon in your inventory. So, if I had 5 Pokemon, I couldn't catch this Missing No, which we need to catch. Also, before you catch it, see how I've already duplicated my Master Balls? I'm gonna switch them with these Moonstones. That way, when I catch this thing... So, alright, M was caught. Do you want to give a nickname to M? No. The battle's not over. Now my Moonstones are also duplicated. This saves me needing to get Moonstones elsewhere. If you're new and you're worried about your PP management, because PP management is kind of tight in this, you can just duplicate elixirs instead of Moonstones, and I'll show you how to get Moonstones really quick. But I have Master Balls now. Okay, so note it's a glitched Pokemon. I can't really look at it. I'm not sure what happens if you look at it. Give it a rare candy, it evolves to Kangaskhan, and that's how you get Kangaskhan. As dumb as that is. So there's Kangaskhan. No big deal. And, of course, you'd sit here until you got all the other starters. Yada yada. Oh, another... Oh, that was dumb. Whatever. No big deal, though. Okay. I guess I'll show all the warps, because the warps will also be kind of, like, confusing, so save. Oh, why am I saving that way? I can do save states. Okay, this is the hardest of the warps, and I'll show you why. So again, we'll do the same thing you do for every warp. You take the Ultra Balls, and you swap them with this J, and now my screen's black. That sucks. What the heck? I can't find it. Load. Shoot. All the way back here, but it's no big deal. I'll just fly this, or go to Cinnabar. Oh, I can do these warps first. I'll just do the warps in order. Okay. So there's 3 important warps from here. The first important warp is... I'll do a better save state than that. So again, Repel, Ultra Ball, the J. Here's a good place to save. 9 takes you to Agatha, which you can use for an Explosion Fly. I'll explain Explosion Flies. Do I have Explosion right now? Whoops. Oh, cool, I can move boulders. Darn it, I don't have it. It's pretty easy to explain, though. I'll explain it better here in a second. But, anyway, Control L. 11 takes you to Lorelei. Same situation, you use Lorelei for an Explosion Fly. And 29 takes you to Mewtwo's Cave. And this is a good spot in Mewtwo's Cave, because you can get an encounter here, go down to any floor to get different encounters. Like, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. So those are good locations for here. Oops. Oh, that's not a big deal. I want to see if... Did it maybe save in a different location? Where's this from? Cause I'm an idiot. Whatever. Okay. This is as close as I'll get. Give me a sec. I need to get Explosion to explain Explosion Flies again. So, I need to get Explosion. I'm also going to deposit all my Pokemon. Until I have just Gengar and Mew. So when you do an Explosion Fly, you'll need just Gengar and Mew in your party. I think that, yeah, this file should... Okay. I'm not done. Hopefully I have one set up, a Trainer Fly. But again, you can warp from any location. As long as there's a door that exits you to somewhere, you can warp from there. Hopefully I have a Trainer Fly set up. Okay, good. I got an encounter so I can use the bike now. Oh, I never changed my inventory. You would use Super Repels, obviously. Alright. Okay, so this is the first Explosion Fly in the game that you would do. Hopefully I have a Trainer Fly set up. Okay, you need Mew to die. And this guy can troll you, by the way. Okay, at least I'll slowly die. You can see how long this guy can troll you. There we go, he killed me. You need to die on his hip now. I didn't teach Explosion because I'm dumb. So you need to die on this guy. And because I'm bad at this game, I'll just use Master Balls until he... Dude. There we go. I'm gonna run out of Master Balls. Good, I got confused. Oh my god. Okay, I can kill this thing. Good. Dude, Gengar. Ah. Okay, whatever. I can just explain it with this because it doesn't matter too much. So when you die, you come back here. I'm gonna control save. Why not? Hopefully I have one. So I died and I came back here. When I walk up here... Okay. Remember that thing I said about menu flashing? If you don't pause, you do a trainer battle, but if you open your menu, you'll get a wild Pokemon battle. And the reason we do explosion flies is it allows us to get Pokemon off of like Pokemon in the middle of battles. Because normally when you would do trainer flies, you have to win the battle, obviously. You can't just like kill 2 Pokemon and leave unless you die. So that's why we have to kill ourselves there. So that's why we do that. There's 4 Pokemon you get from trainer fly. The first is off of that guy. You explode on his Hypno to get Vaporeon. You explode on Lorelei's Cloister, and that gets you Flareon. Huh? 550. Yeah. You explode on Lorelei's Cloister, and you get Flareon. You explode on Lorelei's second Gengar, and you can get Porygon. And then, another one of the weird mix-ups you do is if you get 2 Poliwhirl, you explode... Well, if you get 2 Poliwhirl, you trade 1 for Jinx. I guess if you get 1, it might be okay. But you can add an Explosion Fly instead of trading for the Jinx. There's a swimmer that you can Explosion Fly off of to get Jinx. You explode on her Seadra. Whatever the thing's called. Horsey's evolved form. So that's where you use all your Explosion Flies. And then there's one more backup. If you don't get a Coughing in the Cinnabar Mansion, you'll Explosion Fly on Koga's first Pokemon, his Coughing, and that will get you a Coughing, which is kind of ironic. Of course, that makes it so that you have to fight 2 extra trainers in his gym, but one of the trainers in his gym gives you Dratini. So even though it's slower to get that Dratini than doing it off of the people in whatever her name is, Sabrina's gym, because there's someone who gives you Dratini in Sabrina's gym, it's still better because you can get Coughing if you don't get it the other way. And I'll demonstrate getting him the regular way. Okay. So here's kind of something I'm experimenting with, but if you're not comfortable with trainer flies, this will help put some things in perspective. What am I doing? Ultra Ball. Okay, this actually might crash from here. I'm not positive. No, perfect. Actually, that's where I need to be. That has the same warp value as the other place. Let's Control S. Alright. So, in here, there are a few Pokemon you need. Do I have a Repel active? No, I just took forever. So you need a Grimer. So Grimer are pretty likely. Ponyta are 40% on this floor. So you'll catch this Ponyta, right? You'll want to have no Pokemon in your inventory, by the way, when you do this. Or do this right after the last trainer fly, which is what I normally do. Switch Ponyta to the front of your inventory. Use a rare candy. And use a repel. Where are my repels? I'll move them to the top. You'll want to have... Okay. After you get Explosion, here's what I have my inventory look like. You will probably want to do somewhat similar. And you also, after you finished all the Explosion Flies, you'll teach Takedown over Explosion to Gengar, because you want Gengar to get damaged as much as possible. There it is. Jeez, couldn't find them. So I have the Bike at top. Master Ball second. Do I have... Oh, I only have 4 Master Balls left. That's funny. I didn't duplicate them because I reset. I'll have Rare Candy somewhere around here. Super Repels in slot 3. And Super Rod in slot 4. Because then you can just use the important items as much as you want. So basically I'm going to finish this section of the game. Like, I'm going to get all the way toward the end. Now, the reason I'm not getting encounters is the only encounters I can get right now is Weezing. I didn't get a Weezing. This floor, I think you can get Muck as well. Okay, this floor, the encounters on this floor, you have a 50% chance of Grimer, levels 31 to 34, but Ponyta's level 35, so I can't find any of those. Ponyta is 20%, and they are level 34, but I'm level 35, so I can't find any of those. So the last 30% are 10% Vulpix, 10% Muck, 5% Coughing, 4% Grimer, 1% Weezing, and all of those get boosted. So you end up having like a 15% chance for Coughing, a 15% chance for Magmar, and like a 3 or 4% chance for the Weezing, as well as a huge percent chance for Vulpix. So when you get an encounter, it's almost always going to be a Vulpix, which you need, and they're rarer in this area. And then, let me show you. I really want to get a Coughing just to, like, show it. Show off that you actually do get Coughing pretty commonly here. Oh my goodness. If you're not comfortable with Explosion Flies, I swear, this is the strats for Coughing. It's the same encounter rate as in Abra, by the way, so to give you an idea. Or it's 0.3% less likely, I think, than Abra. Oh my goodness, these Vulpix and their 42% chance. I swear this is faster. Like, it doesn't troll me this often. There's Magmar. Okay, Magmar's very good to get. That saves a couple minutes. Weezing, wow. That saves Evolving Coughing, and if you don't get a Coughing here, it takes forever to get Coughing. It's also 1/15th as likely as Coughing, or something like that. Oh my god, I failed. Unbelievable. I can't believe I'm not getting Coughing. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I swear, Coughing really is 14.7% chance here. I'm going to find one now. I'm determined. Oh my god. I'm getting, like, so trolled right now. Muck is twice as likely as Coughing, and I've seen so many Muck. And Vulpix are twice as likely as Muck. Oh my god. I've seen, like, more Muck than Vulpix. There we go, Coughing. Okay. I swear, it's about a 1 in 6, 1 in 7 chance for Coughing. So if you're not comfortable with Explosion Flies, that's the way you get Coughing. And that's why you would get a lot of repels. Like, if you're doing this, just get, like, an extra 4 or 5. This also gets you Magmar, pretty likely. And it always will pretty much get you a Muck. You can also... Sorry. You can also catch, when you get the Meowth, I'll show you where. The new place I'm getting Meowth is... over here. Because in this patch of grass, it's 30% Meowth, 20% for Vulpix. So there's already my Meowth. And it's higher level than on the other route. 30% for that. And then 10% Vulpix or something. So you can get that here. And that obviously saves a bunch of time. Because then you don't even have to do that thing with the Coughing or whatever. But there's a chance for Vulpix here. It's just unlikely. Can't really show it off because, you know, my luck is just not with me. Anyway, there's Vulpix here. Just believe me. Wow. Okay, whatever. If all else fails, the Meowth are clearly more common. They're 5% more likely there. Okay, I'll explain the Cinnabar Warp again, because it messed up for me. Okay, Cinnabar Warp. Here's how... So, you already saw the screen goes dark. So here's what I do. I take any item, it doesn't matter because you get it back. And swap it with... Swap it with the warp location ID, which is that. Swap that with the Ultra Balls, because that has a stack of 1, technically. It will not change my screen darkness, so I can actually see when I'm tossing these. So you toss 2... I think I miscounted, which would be kind of bad. 93, yeah. You need to have 83. If you mess up, just keep tossing until you have the right amount. So now I have 83. You need to toss 173, or press down until you've gone through 90, 97 or whatever. Just make sure you have 83. You can toss however much you want, basically. Anyway, once I've done that, I'll take my coin case back and switch that with the glitch item I took, which is this. Now my screen's black, but I know where the exit is. I just hold down. And that's how you get to this part of the power plant, which is really good because Zapdos. Actually, hold on. I wonder. This could be really good, actually. This might be Master Balls, and it might be a huge stack. And if that's the case, you don't even have to duplicate Master Balls if you're like new to the game or whatever. Master Balls, and it's a huge stack. Yeah. No, that's only 8 Master Balls. Wait a minute, hang on. I was like 5 or 6 off. Never mind. Anyway, I don't know why that's not. Like, how many are there? Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Instead of doing that whole thing, just toss 7 and then you can see. Okay, that works. And that'll get you there. Some other warps. Okay. Some other ones are here. Oh, also to fix your items, because you can see my items are now messed up. See how I'm like way down in my inventory, and if I scroll up, it like gets kind of glitchy. You can just get any encounter. So like now I got an encounter. It forces your items up to the top, which is really helpful. So yeah. Okay. So here. Okay, once again, Ultra Balls with the Master Balls. And then when you toss, from here, this is Guardhouse. So if you can see in the notes, 21 from left Guardhouse says Lapras. That's because you can go here to get Lapras and talk to this guy over here. I wonder. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah. You can just talk to that guy to get Lapras. Pretty simple. What else do I do from left Guardhouse? I can't think of anything else. Nope, I can't think of anything else I get from left. There's a few, like, things you can do from here, I guess. 78. I think it's this one? Yeah, there you go. this guy here is backup if you mess up for Omanyte. This chick gives you Omanyte from a trainer fly. I can't think of the other ones I do from left guardhouse. I can check my notes, I guess. Oh, good. I do have my notes like right where I need to be. Okay. Oh! You do Safari Zone from left guardhouse. So you toss 36 and you can go to the Safari Zone. That is a worse location than if you do it from the center in Celadon. So I'm not going to do that anymore. Let's see. So the right guardhouse you do for Cinnabar and Fuchsia, but you can do this from anywhere. But yeah, it's all in the notes. It's really easy. Just toss however many items it says on the left. And if it says, like, for the fossil building, it's just 173, but you just need to have 83 items at the end. So something else you could do, let's just do this, and... So, like I said, it's just the number of the item that appear. So, you need to be 83. Do I have anything with 83? No. I mean, I could technically just, like, toss, like, a chunk of these candies and get to 83 or whatever. But basically, like, let's just say I had 83 of any item. I can just switch that to that slot. These were stacks at 255. What am I doing? This would take way too long. But yeah. So let's say the slot I need to go to. Let's say I want to go to... Is it Saffron? I think it's Saffron. Let's say I want to go to Saffron. I can just take this 6. Because it's a value of 6. That was the wrong item. That's going to crash my game. I need to get that back. Crap, where were these? And I'm in Saffron. So stuff like that. It's just the number that's left. It doesn't matter what what item you put in there. But for this slot, the one that deals with your badges, it's the actual item that matters. This one, it's the number, so by having 2, I have the tech speed. If you ever hit options, it'll default back to medium, so now my tech speed is medium again. You'll need to set it to fast, go to your items, and toss another one. Don't toss all of them. Toss one of them. And that reset my tech speed. Or some other mistakes you can make. That's pretty much it for, like, little mistakes, I guess. If you forgot an item, and you, like, desperately need it, you can just go around to different locations and, like, look for the item in here, like in your glitched items. For example, let's say you, like, really messed up for Snorlax. Let me just fly elsewhere. I should have done something there, but whatever. Let's say you really messed Snorlax up. Like, you have no idea how to get Snorlax. If I look through here, I'm not gonna really find a Pokeflute. They don't exist in here. I'm actually where I need to be. I'll switch. I need to get to Fuchsia. That's why I'm doing this. Fuchsia has an exit location value of 7, so I have 7 items left. Now I'm in Fuchsia. In Fuchsia, if you scroll down, Super Rod, you can get your Super Rod here if you messed up by this. Scroll down a little more. You can get your Pokeflute if you mess up Snorlax. You can get a surfboard if you mess up Surf. Like, there's all kinds of items you can get from this area. So yeah, that's like the basics, I guess, of this speedrun. But again, it's really just about, like, once you get Underflow, catch everything. it's up to you how you feel comfortable doing it. Like, if you don't feel comfortable with explosion flies, you need a different way to get Porygon. You need a different way to get Flareon, or any of the following two with Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon. You just need any two because you evolve the Eevee. And then also Coughing, which you can get with those repel things like I showed. And should be one more I'm missing. No, that's it. I guess Jinx you would just trade if you don't feel comfortable with explosion flies. But that would also skip out on getting explosion. So, I mean, you lose time, but not like a horrible amount. I'd say explosion flies save like a few minutes. But with explosion flies, it's pretty simple. Explode, so you lose the fight on the Pokemon you want. And then fly to where you have the trainer fly set up, making sure that at some point before you go to the trainer fly location, you press start. That way your inventory pops up. Just that kind of stuff. It's just really about saving as much time as you can and making sure you don't make any big mistakes. Whenever you're duplicating something, make sure the item's in the 6th slot of your inventory. That's also really important. Otherwise, you might mess up duping your candies the second time, and you'll have to do another dupe. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, I really can't think of anything. If anybody has any questions, I guess, go ahead and ask them. It's really straightforward after that, though. I guess I'll do Ditto Fly really quick, because I haven't shown a Ditto Fly. So, let me look at my Pokemon. Oh, Vulpix will probably be good. 58, cool. Okay, so 58. I need to think. Oh, it's on my notes. Hang on, let me just pull up my notes again. 58 is Seal. Okay, let's say I went through the ice cave and I forgot to catch Seal, so I would need to find another way to get it. Now, instead of warping back there and trying to find the Seal, which might take forever, I can get this Vulpix because it has 58 special. Okay, I need to get a wild encounter before I open my menu, so I'm gonna just fast forward. You would go over here because this route has Ditto. That was cool. So you look until you get a Ditto, they're 20% chance. What's Ponyta's special? 50. Are you serious? That's funny. So cool, Ponyta. Oh. I'm bad. I need to find another Ditto now. Okay. I'm not even gonna say anything. Anyway. So this would be Gengar, typically. And then you would switch in the Pokemon with the special value you want, and the Ditto will use Transform. Then you can run. So, what happened there? Ditto copies your Pokemon stats. That's pretty obvious. It copies their moves and their stats. What that means is, because my Pokemon was Vulpix, and it had a 58 special, this wild Ditto now has 58 special. And what that does is, because the last Pokemon you fought is what determines the Pokemon from the Trainer Fly, the Pokemon I get from the Trainer Fly will have 58 special. Or will be the Pokemon corresponding with 58 special, which will be Seal. So if you ever mess a Pokemon up, that's how you fix it. And of course I didn't have a Trainer Fly set up. That's pretty bad. I'll set one up and do it. Keep in mind, before you do the Trainer Fly, you need to fight a trainer. So, you do need to fight at least one trainer. Hi, Mr. Raheel. Of course, I picked, like, the worst trainer to fight. Or it's because Gengar's not in front. Good, I got a burn. Oh, there we go. Okay. Need to switch Gengar back in front. Oops. Oh, this could be funny. Let's do this. So, this should actually work. 21. Yeah, okay, cool. This will be cool. So, Mew, as you can see, has a special value of 21, right? 21 corresponds with Mew, or the special value associated with Mew. Let me pull up my notes so I can kind of like... That might be a good thing to put in here. Hopefully these can be seen in the... Okay, yeah, that works. So, at the bottom of the notes, you'll see this list of Pokemon by hex value. Actually, here's what I'll do. That's a better idea. Oh, crap. Please, I just need to remove that. This is what I should have been doing the whole time. Okay. So, let's say I screwed up and I need to catch this Shelter. 23 special. I need to get something with 23 special. So my Mew has 21, so that's pretty dang close. So, whoops, that was stupid, but whatever. Okay. I can just move this over here. So, I would try to get 23 special. Perfect. So now, I chill until I catch, whatever it's called. Ditto. Oh, you finished? Wow, you actually routed it? Dude, that's awesome. Do you have any questions about anything, or do you have it working? I believe so, Matt. Which is also why missing now are usually Gen 2 Pokemon. Which I found kind of funny. Okay, so Ditto. So my Mew has 23 special, right? So when they send in Mew, this Ditto copies Mew's stats word for word. So it now has 23 special. So when I run and I activate the Trainer Fly glitch, still looking for it.
Great, like, ran himself, but, like, I am positive that when I left, the longboard was literally either here, there, or somewhere here. I am positive about that.
No, I know I saw it at one point.
Do you know everybody?
There were people here that night, before you left.
Do you recognize them?
Well, it was Mike's friends. Alright, sorry about that. So now, because the last Pokemon I fought was Ditto, but I technically fought my Mew, because it copied my Mew, I'm gonna fight the Pokemon that corresponds with 23 special, Shelter. Oh, I didn't click on the scene. Ah, god, I'm bad. I clicked on the scenes, scene 1 again, because I thought it was on scene 1. I'll switch back again. I'll do this whole thing again, actually. Can I control L? No. Whatever. But it's pretty simple to fix. Oh, I don't have Fuchsia. Whoops. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I literally lost. I went to 3 times this year.
Yeah, we need to lock our door more often. I think that's part of the problem.
Wallet back, and I totally agree. Why couldn't you have just stolen my lacrosse gear? I'm not even playing lacrosse. Steal my lacrosse gear for all you fucking want. I'm so pissed off about this. I mean, I understand.
Wait, how long was your first run, IHU? I was talking to on here. No, not yet, Matt. Yeah, that's what's going on now. Okay. So, set up trainer fly. Where am I going? Need to think. Oh yeah. So. Trainer fly is set up. What the heck did... Why did I fight her? I can't pause to put Gengar in front. Whatever. Now I can switch in Gengar. Okay. So, again, now I have the trainer fly active. Now I can do the scene switch thing. Okay, so my Mew, currently, has 19 special. I like how I didn't just switch the camera view. So I'm going to use a couple rare candies to get him to 23. Because the Pokemon I forgot is Shelter, 23 special. So, 21... $438 to the end is not horrible at all. That's pretty good. My first run with Underflow was 5 hours and 1 minute, and I think I was where you got there. I was at about 4:25, I think, something like that. So you were probably at like a 5:15 pace. Alright, so I got my 23 special. Oh, whoops, sorry. I meant to switch it back. I got my 23 special. I used 2 rare candies. Oh, crap. I just moved my GBA. That's funny. That should be fine, right? Yeah. Okay. So I got my 23 special. Oh my god. Don't fly, Mew, please. 23. And now I just need to get a Ditto. But yeah, that's how I am now. I'm just trying to slowly improve. Like, none of my runs I care about until I get, like, a decent one. Alright, here's my Ditto. So, I switch in Mew. This Ditto copies Mew with Transform. So that Mew now has 23 special. And then I can just fly back to where I set up the trainer fly. It's like faster to bike, so whatever. And there's Shelter. Pretty easy. So that's how you deal with messing up Pokemon. Or you can just like know a trainer that gives you stuff. Like this guy here gives you Chansey. Like you just kind of have to know dumb things. But yeah. What else is there to talk about? I mean, it's all pretty simple. I mean, it really is. Like, this is a very easy category to finish. Like, people don't notice that. I guess I could talk about, like, ordering things and that kind of stuff. Or actually, I have a good thing I can talk about. This is another good one. I will talk about Pokemon Special here. Actually, it's easier to just, like, explain it. So, Ghastly at level 3 is guaranteed 100% of the time to have 11 special. And 11 special corresponds with Licking Tongue. And Lickitung has... It's actually pretty hard to get. He takes a long time because you have to watch the trade. But what you could do is just set up a Trainer Fly, use 4 growls on the trainer who you used to get Ghastly, and that'll get you Licking Tongue. Like, you can do, like, little things like that. But there's a lot of, like, weird things you can do. I'll also explain now, double Trainer Flies, because they actually save a lot of time in the run. So this is a Trainer Fly, right? You go up to the trainer. Did I already, like, do this Trainer Fly? I'd be dumb if I did. So you do that, you get the Trainer Fly set up, that's easy. Okay, I didn't. But now I can't pause, right? I can't pause. So what I do is I come in here and I save and reset. By changing box. Quadruple Trainer Flies exist. I don't know if there's other trainers to Trainer Fly off of. Dude, just, like, move. I guess he might not move. Now I can pause again, which means I can set up another Trainer Fly because I have the ability to pause. Dude, that chick is, like, annoying. So I can set up this Trainer Fly now. So now I have 2 Trainer Flies active. But if we remember how Trainer Flies work, you have to get that exclamation point. So you have to fight a trainer every time you do a Trainer Fly. But by setting up 2 at once, or 3 at once, or 4 at once, you only have to fight 1 trainer for the set. So what that allows you to do is cut your amount of trainers you fight down by a huge amount. So by fighting this guy, I avoid fighting a second trainer to set up 2 Trainer Flies, because I'm setting up 2 at once. And why did I pick... God, that's what I wanted. Okay. Anyway, so now I have 2 Trainer Flies active. Yeah, the triple Trainer Flies are worth it. Triple's worth it, quadruple's not necessarily worth it, because the 4th Trainer Fly trainer you use is so far out of the way. But all 3 of these Trainer Flies are very close. Like, if you look here, the Trainer Fly guy here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, whoops. Like 16 seconds away if I didn't fail the turn pause. Very easy to set up on. Oh, I just made a really stupid mistake. Oh, that's good to know. If you have a Trainer Fly set up, and you do another Trainer Fly, so let's, and like, I've already fought the trainer and gotten the exclamation point. Let's say I do this. Now this Trainer Fly is messed up. See how I can walk on this route? Which is a problem, obviously. Can't pause. I can't, like, fight a... Well, I could. Oh, wait, duh, you can't fight trainers on the routes either. It's really stupid. See, like, the game just doesn't really know what to do, so don't do that. I can get wild encounters, and I think it does some weird thing when I do. No. Anyway, that's another thing to keep in mind. What else is there? Trying to think. You have any questions about the run since you're starting to route it, Mr. iHeal? I know I can't really think of anything else to talk about. Like, I have the early game route up to here pretty well explained. I have... Man, I'm tired. I still have stuff to do today. Do you use explosion flies and stuff in your run? Because if not, that's a big time saver. Right, yeah. Smash stuff, and then that's really it. Yeah, there's only a few times when I use 4. The reason for that is I can do all 4 explosion flies at once. The other one's because it's so much faster due to the routing. Like, the routing was so good for that section. I set up 4. I use this Ghastly to get... Or I do the trainer fly for Ekans, and I catch it here. I fight this trainer here to get Ghastly. I growl it 3 times. Or 4 times. I bike up to here, and I catch the Ghastly. Then from here, I fly to Lavender, and I get the, whatever that thing's called. The, Licky Tongue. And then I get the Scyther, because the Scyther's been glitching for me recently, and it's, like, not even out of my way. It even saves time to get the Scyther when I do. Yeah. Do you run on blue version, or are you using red? I know Tricky uses red, and I have a feeling red's faster, but only very slightly. Oh, okay. Do you know, like, how to stream? Like, have you streamed before? I actually haven't checked your channel. Pulling it up now. No. Do you know how to, or do you want me to show you how to, like, stream? Or I just followed you? Because if you're doing 151 runs, and you know how to stream, I definitely want to check those out. I'd be interested in seeing how you do. But it's all very simple to get it set up. Because if you don't know how, I can just show you in like 2 minutes here. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, when you do start streaming, just send me a PM because I want to check it out. I could probably help a little bit too if you're doing something like the wrong way, maybe. But I'd be interested in checking it out. I'll also try to bring the hype or something, even though I probably wouldn't bring much hype. But yeah. Overall, this run's really easy. More people should run it because it's fun and easy. It's just long. And I feel like a lot of people don't run it because not a lot of people run it. Oh man. I'm gonna take a nap. That's what I'm gonna do. Like a half hour to an hour nap or something. But yeah, in closing, this run is very easy. You should definitely learn how to run this game. There's 3 reset points, but they aren't even reset points if you don't want them to be. They're just reset points if you're going for like a crazy fast run. And otherwise, you get to design the entire route as you run the game, which is really fun. I really enjoy doing it. But overall, that's really it. It's basically a game of get underflow as quickly as you can, and then do whatever you think is the fastest that you can manage to get all the Pokemon. So the fastest I feel like I can get all the Pokemon is the way I do it currently. And I will be changing that very soon. I actually have an idea of how I'm going to save a few more minutes. But basically what happens is every time I run the game, I save 2 minutes because I thought of something different. And that's kind of how like your PBs will go. You'll save like 2 minutes, and then you'll do something else and you'll save 2 minutes. Except your first like 3 runs, you'll save like 10 minutes a run. I think I went from a 5:01 to a 4:37 to a 4:19. And then from the 4:19, I got a 4:18, and then last night I got like a 4:16 or something. Dang, I've only completed 5 runs that were like good. That's weird to think about. Oh man. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I'm actually going to cut out the stream here, I guess. Just cause don't have anything else to do anyway, but about to do some practice for a Smash tournament I'm going to this weekend, so. Oh yeah. Oh wow, you probably saved the whole time, Saberclaws. Wow, that's dedication. Thanks for watching though. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, like the in-depth kind of parts of Pokemon Blue. It really is a really broken game. Okay, yeah, definitely, Matt. I will try my hardest to catch your run. I will probably be up late anyway, so. Unless I just, like, fall asleep, but if I fall asleep, I'll fall asleep probably watching your stream. Alright. Yep. I will hopefully see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching.